Well, Chingarians have a treat today because we have Sir Champion Aka DJ Bravo with us, and I'm so excited. Welcome to Chingari DJ Bravo, and of course, Sir Champion.
Thank you very much.
I was just telling you before the interview that I'm so excited to talk to you because I don't really know where to start from. There's cricket, there's music, there's your song, number one, that I've literally been tripping on. So before we get to other things, I wanted to talk about all that you've been posting on social media. So many Bollywood dance numbers that you've been liking, and even number one, of course. So can you teach me some favorite step of yours? Let's just start with some grooving and some dancing. I'm going to play whatever you want to hear.
So like this.
Okay. This is so much fun. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for that. This was really a lot of fun, but we're just getting started right now. So, first, I definitely want to talk about this particular song. Can you tell us something more about the making while you were shooting it, while you were making it? How was the process like?
The process, I recorded the song about back in 2017, to be honest. It was supposed to be ideally the follow-up to Champion because, I inspire the entire world for everyone to be their own champion in their own way. The song get very popular and a lot of love around the world. So it was just like, okay, what's next? What's the next big inspirational song I can come up with? And I came up with number one. And, there's a timing of release is what I really was waiting on. But I believe every human being should be their own champion. They should try to be the best in whatever field they decide to be and try to be the number one person, whether the number one actor, the number one singer, the number one dancer. You just try to be the best, try to be number one. So my music must inspire people, and that's what it's all about.
That is such a beautiful thought. It's so inspirational. The song is, of course, very groovy and dancey, but the thoughts that you just shared makes us want to work on ourselves more and really become number one. So how have you liked the response? It's been hitting the charts. Everyone's been making videos on it. How are you enjoying the release of your song?
I must say I'm very happy with the feedback and all the attention the song to get when I release it. I had a very good team that is supportive of me and get all that is needed to be done. You guys at Chingari also give me good support and do all the promotion behind the song and spreading it viral and getting people to do the dance and stuff. It's a very catchy song with a simple dance step, and that's what it's all about. Even in the stadium, and I go down on the boundary and feel I'm seeing people in the crowd in the dance that's doing the number one signal dance step. So it's good that kids already gravitated towards it. And again, DJ Bravo's songs is about kids, it's about creating an impact, it's about fun, it's about belief.
When you became the highest wicket taker in IPL, then this song must have become so much more relevant, right? It must have played in your mind so much that, yes, I've taken so many wickets and I am number one in IPL.
Yeah, it's funny you said that because Michael Hussey said to me, if I wrote that song knowing that I'm going to be the number one wicket taker in IPL, I was like, I read the song like 4 years ago. So no, that wasn't the idea, but it worked properly because, as I said, just before I released the song, a few days later, I become the all-time number one wicket taker in IPL. So it just tied in properly. It just fit in. Good coincidence.
Yeah, amazing. Divine timing, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Also, DJ Bravo, we know of your love for Bollywood. We see you quite interested in a lot of Bollywood songs and movies as well. So, what is it about Bollywood that attracts you and wants you to, take a slice of it in your life?
Well, I think in India, there's two things that people really very heavily involved with: Bollywood and cricket.
Perfect.
So coming here over the years, definitely it's only fair for me to fall in love with the culture and try to understand it a bit more. And Bollywood is full on entertainment, and for me, that's how I live my life, to entertain people. Both India and my native home Trinidad and Tobago are very similar in culture. So I try to be that vessel to bridge again between two countries that to try and invite people to Trinidad, musicians, celebrities, and vice versa. Get some of my fellow friends to come over to India and experience the culture, experience something different and special. So, and also I'm a big fan of Shah Rukh Khan, so I get to meet him on different occasions, and he promised me to do act in one of his movies one day. So hopefully he fulfilled that his word.
Yeah, in fact, I was about to ask you that when are we seeing you in a Shah Rukh Khan movie, and if, as and when, of course, that will definitely happen. Who would you want your heroine to be in that movie?
Who I want what?
Who would you want to be your female lead opposite you if you're doing a Bollywood movie which Shah Rukh Khan is making with you? Do you have any favorites?
My favorite female is Deepika Padukone, so everyone knows that. I think that's out there already. My two all-time favorites, see Deepika now female and Shah Rukh male. But I respect everyone and I respect all their work and their talents, and I'm just thankful. If I get the opportunity to work with anyone in the industry, I'll be very happy and grateful.
We are totally waiting for it. I really hope that happens soon. But, because we're talking about Shah Rukh Khan and you're a huge fan of him, there's a signature step of Shah Rukh that he does in which he raises both his hands like this. Have you seen that? Would you want to try that with me? Or would you want to try some dialogue of Shah Rukh Khan with me?
Well, I'm talking to you with my cell phone. I'm talking to you with my phone, and my phone is in my hand.
Oh.
So it's impossible to do the signature.
I'll do it for you then.
Shah Rukh Khan steps. Yeah.
Also, dialogue that you know or you want to try with me, we can do it together. Is there anything that you have in mind? I can actually
dialogues like. Okay, teach me.
Okay, I'm trying. But you go first.
I don't know. You tell me. I know some of his movies. I know some of his songs. That one dialogue I remember. I think. I don't know if I'll get it right, but I learned it like a few years ago when I took part in the Jalak de Kalaja dance show. Ek baar jeete hai, ek baar mati hai. Shaadi bhi ek baar hoti hai. Huh? Ji, okay.
Pyar bhi
mati hai.
Also, is it the whole culture of India and Bollywood that also made you more interested in making music? Because in India, like you said, we're crazy about Bollywood and we're crazy about cricket. So did India also have a role to play in your music journey?
Definitely. I think they have the biggest role. It's what keeps me going and keeps me motivated to make music because the love I receive over here and the embrace I get over here, I don't receive it back home in the Caribbean, to be honest. So that's why I tend to do songs more suitable for this side of the world and catchy songs, simple songs, inspirational songs. So my fans can gravitate towards it and the industry can, sing along and all these things. I do collaborations I did one Chamia song a few years ago. One called Trip Abibaki with a young female singer named Shivi. I did one song with Jessie Gill that is waiting to be released. So I have a few songs, Bollywood songs that I did already in the past.
Language doesn't seem to be a barrier because you've definitely picked up Hindi very well. But like you were mentioning the Chamia song, do you remember what Chamia means?
Use a Chamia.
Sorry?
You can be my Chamia.
Oh my God, that's my Chingari moment right now. So you definitely know what Chamia means. Okay, also, sir, talking about Chingari Bhara moment, be it cricket or music or any landmark moment of your life, what would you define as your Chingari Bhara moment, which of course means the most, standing out moment of your life, which was very inspirational or had a lot of action in it? Any moment of your life, maybe when cricket or music, anything?
I had a lot of great moments in cricket with music. I have a lot of success in both. But my most, the thing that really stood out for me is the birth of my kids.
Also, DJ, there's a little game if you're interested, I would like to play with you. Quick game. You've obviously played Never Have I Ever, right? No? I just thought of it.
Never ever have I. Never ever what?
Yeah, so basically, I'll ask you a question. So if you've done that particular thing, you say yes. And it's just like a question answer round of sorts. So it's not very scandalous. Okay. Don't worry. I'll play with you. I'm also going to be spilling the beans. And very general questions. It's just fun.
Okay.
All right. So my first question is, never have I ever gate crashed a wedding or a party?
Never.
Really?
Never, no.
You should try it someday. It's a lot of fun.
No.
Okay.
Never.
All right. So never have I ever bunked practice by giving an excuse, like I'm unwell or something like that.
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I did.
We all do. Yeah. It's a part of the game. Great. So as a kid, of course, the next question doesn't really make sense for adulthood, but never have I ever shoplifted as a kid.
Never, ever. Never, ever.
I think I was quite a bad kid.
Never, ever.
So, of course, in my earlier days, never have I ever drunk, dialed an ex.
Drunk what?
Drunk, dialed an ex.
Or wrong dial.
Yeah.
Never.
My God.
Never ever.
Really? Okay. I have. Okay. Never have I ever been on a blind date.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. And how did it turn out? Were you pleasantly surprised or unpleasantly surprised?
Both. Yeah. A bit of both.
Bit of both. I guess that's what blind dates are. Never have I ever got seriously hungover.
Never, ever, ever. I don't drink alcohol, so that will never happen to me.
Perfect. I think you're inspiring a lot of people, not just by your song number one, but also by your answers, because you're doing all the good things in life. So we're taking notes. Okay, so never have I ever fallen asleep in public.
Well, would you call falling asleep on a flight in public?
Yeah, that's a safe answer. Like in a classroom, maybe.
Not in a classroom, but on flight, in the dressing room of the stadium. Yeah.
All right, great. Thank you so much for speaking to the Chingari family, DJ Bravo. And
Thank you.
Before I sign off, I think you can, because you've already used the word, but you can say Chingari well, right? Can you say something for the Chingari family using the word Chingari, because they would love to hear from you?
Chingari. Champion, everybody knows it. Chingari champion, what champion? Champion. Hey guys, this is the champion, the number one to all my Chingarians family out there. Thank you for the love and support always. Keep supporting the champion. Keep supporting me, number one.
Thank you so much, and keep coming up with more music. We want to see you in Bollywood. We want to see you break more records in IPL, and it was great. It was lovely talking to you. And next time, definitely we're going to dance also. Just to sign off, could you say this sentence for us? So lagado Chingari.
So lagado Chingari.
Ooh, lagadi Chingari. Thank you, DJ Bravo. It was great talking to you.
Thank you. Bye.
All the best.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
To watch more such amazing videos, download the Chingari app.